I was born in Greenleaf, Idaho, which was a community of folks from Nebraska, had migrated from Nebraska to settle the land, get water on it, become farmers. My father had severe hay fever, as they called it in those days, allergies to the farming and the wheat and the hay. So we moved to the state of Washington. At the time I grew up, women were all supposed to be housewives. I did get to go to college, but I took home economics because I thought, well, I'm supposed to just get married and have children anyway, so I might just well learn how to do it right. So I learned to sew and those types of things, which I enjoyed. No, we didn't have scouts in those days, and very little sports for girls. I was on the women's swim team in high school. There's one thing that I think, and that most people do not realize, that in 1963, the city was changing as new homes were being built and people moving in, and we had a carnival in town. It was over where the Cinderella homes are now on Auburn Boulevard. Part of those homes had been built, but there was a big empty field, and a carnival was in town. And that night, a little boy was killed. It was never solved. And just about 2 weeks earlier, a little girl had been killed. She'd run out in the street in front of a garbage truck. So our parade became the children's parade in honor of those two children that had been killed. And so for many, many years it was called the Children's Parade. Then we eventually did change it. But I think that's probably something that very few people remember. The little library, I thought, was really cute. I'd take my boys when they were real small. And our property, as my husband improved upon it, they called it the Citrusite Zoo because we had animals. We had a duck pond where the wild ducks flew in and out, and all kinds of things. If there was a bird, anybody had an injured bird, they brought it over and we seemed to take care of it. And of course my daughter got to have her horse, so that was the most fun for her. I think the fact that we have become a city, even though we've grown, and the people they still love the city. Our city government has been very open and have listened to our needs and had tried to fill them, such as a community center and various things like that. So I'm very pleased with the way it looks, the way they've improved it. The streets are beautiful, been widened, and all of those things make life easier. And I'm very proud of our city today. It's been very interesting for me to be able to serve on several committees and have some input and feel like they did listen to us after all. It took a long time getting here, but it paid off.